Welcome back, everyone, to another 2v2 Ranked Hoops Tournament Mythic. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great, Rob. I'm ready to go. And we
Short-
already got our players here, too.
Yeah, we're ready to go. I gotta let them know. But just a short bracket today. Nothing special, I guess. Nico.
Nothing special. We're starting with Nico.
That's
as
true.
Special as they come.
Hold up. There we go. Okay, everything's good. The overlay is dead for a second. We'll get that.
Got it. Here's Nico taking possession early. Got a nice little solo dribble. Ground to air dribble. He's been doing them a lot lately. Coco up to himself. Does he have another? He does, but Bruh comes in with the block. Nico's still keeping it in the blue half here. See if they can get possession and a counterattack going. Not this time. Nico with a follow. A couple extra touches here, but doesn't turn into anything as he's got to retreat.
Thanks,
Low
Smithy.
boost.
It always likes to kill my overlays, but so far, yeah, pretty neutral game. I'm surprised. I mean, the team Nico is renowned in ranked hoops. They haven't lost yet, I believe. They've played probably 2 or 3 tournaments.
Yeah, it's still a
Flawless.
pretty new team, but yeah, they're pretty hard to stop.
Yeah, they queue a lot, though. So I wouldn't say they're very new. Nico likes playing with Coco a lot in just the ranked ladder. And they're pretty unstoppable there, too. They'll go, you know, an hour or so undefeated. It's pretty regular business for them. Now, I don't know much about this new Leaf team. We've got Bruh and his teammate Yamsey.
And, yep. I've definitely seen Bruh around. I think he's been in at least a tournament before.
Here's Coco up.
So far, they're managing to hold Nico and Coco back.
Oh, he's going to get a
So
dunk.
far. Okay.
So-
Not yet.
Yeah, that was a decent opportunity there, set up by Coco with the 50 up in the air. Oh, man, those are the ones that go in, though.
Yep.
You hate
That
to see it.
just slipped through Bruh's fingers here. It looked like he wanted to touch that and not leave it for Coco, but he missed. Coco just chips it up. It was a pretty simple shot at the end of things. Just catching the defense off guard.
It's a simple shot, but the rim makes things complicated. It made a real mess of everything. Yeah, it hit twice and makes it really tough to read what's going to happen next, especially if you're Yamsey on the ground. Nico putting it back to the corner. Getting the ball, if you're on defense, getting the ball to the back wall is one of the safest things you can do in hoops, because as long as that back wall is covered, the defense will not attack you. I mean, the offense will not attack you.
Or at least they should. If
All
they
right.
do, it's going to be your ball real
Right.
quick.
That's a huge commitment. Here's Bruh with the ball, trying to get it around Coco with a flick, but the flick went nowhere. Coco's setting up Nico now, putting it into the center. Bruh's
Very
got
dangerous.
a lot to deal with, but he saves it.
what a save.
The pre-jump, hope and pray. Nico setting himself up here, going to the backboard. Just enough boost to get the pinch off, but not very strong as Yamsey clears it all the way back to orange half. Bruh dropping it down, trying to get over Nico, but he's up quick.
Yeah, that extra touch by Bruh was pretty dangerous there. Nico had to cut that out earlier. We could have seen an even game pretty quick.
Ground to air dribble from Nico, not looking that solid, but Yamsey almost own goal and giving it right back to Nico, and now the net is completely vacant. Bruh gets back in the nick of time.
Great demo from Nico and Coco to set that up. If that had been a quicker shot, that would have been a goal for sure. Took a little too long, gave Bruh enough time to sneak in for that save.
Ball is lifted up, just goes right past Bruh there. Coco's trying to set Nico up from the corner, but it's not easy. You got to get the ball back out to middle. It's going to roll up, but Coco sees to it that it doesn't. Going over to the corner, Nico looking for a setup for Coco. Coco's on the back wall. It's not going to be able to get there in time. Nico taking it back to his net, avoiding it. Interestingly, a lot of the hoops guys know that if you send the ball into your own net, it works as a great clear, but putting it into the corner is a very safe spot. And maybe that's the move. If you're trying to just play defense and hold on to your 1-goal lead for now, then maybe you just try to keep it in the corners of the court. How many bumps did Coco just get? And Bruh avoids one last one from Nico. They're going to be able to play offense because of that, all that physical play. What the? Is that a waterfall? You're kidding!
Yes, it is.
Man, I mean,
What a
I know that's what he was intending to do, but the odds of that happening are just ridiculously small.
Yeah, to get that perfect height there, that's what really makes it tough. Off a beautiful Cuxer pinch. It looked like Nico was aware where that was going. It was just, you know,
the execution.
Too short.
Right.
Yeah.
If you sway from the straight and narrow path just a little bit, it's going in. He had no time to waste. All right. Well, the game is all tied up. It's a little bit surprising. But Nico and Coco, their spacing so far seems to be really good, but their offensive attempts are a little bit lackluster. Although I can hardly blame him for that last goal. I don't.
Yeah.
If something like that happens in game, it's just the odds of you stopping it are so slim.
Oh,
And
well.
it's just a simple lift.
Yeah, back to the lead there. No problems. Yamsey wins that 50 pretty heavily, but right into his teammate Bruh, and Coco is the beneficiary of that. He just has to flick that over the rim on an empty net.
Yep.
Turn into something beautiful.
Every car getting a piece of that play. Bruh, unfortunately, flipping back. That's the downside of flipping. Is that often you're not going to be able to move out of the way if the ball's coming right at you. Out to the
Another
corner.
good save by Yamsey.
Mm-hmm. They're going to need a little bit more than good saves. They need to make a counterattack happen fast. And I know Team Nico and Coco, they're going to just hold that ball. They're going to just play defense and play defense well, making it very difficult. New Leaf's going to need another one of those pinches. Oh, straight up, Coco looking to make a shot happen. He tries to get the reset.
Yep.
Almost resets on the rim as well, but one just lands straight in after beating one defender. That is a tough read, though. Sending it straight up the net does make it tough for the defender on the backboard to decide when to commit.
For sure. Yamsey didn't realize the danger there quick enough. I think he actually still had more than half of a tank of boost, and when he saw that rolling towards his rim, he could have gone up right away, but instead he went for the corner boost, and then he made the unfortunate decision to go on the back wall. As soon as Coco saw him on the back wall, he knew exactly where he needed to place that shot.
All right, game one in this best of three goes to Coco. New Leaf, though, they were looking pretty solid there. They tied it up with a spectacular pinch, and they honestly played defense really well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The defense is really what impressed me. You know, for a team that we're unfamiliar with, really, we haven't. You know, I think we've seen Bruh before, but I don't remember Yamsey. For them to come out here and hold Nico and Coco to one goal for most of that game, that was pretty impressive.
Game number two, they're going to need just as good of defense, but they're also going to need some offensive plays of their own. So far, it seems like they're having a little bit of a struggle getting around Coco's defense because they space so well. They've got a lot of faith in their partner, but oh my goodness, a shot in 6 seconds. Coco from the corner right off of the kickoff.
Yeah, that's going to be a rough start for Bruh and Yamsey. What a beautiful soft touch there. Oh, and Yamsey
had a blue trail.
is the one who actually put that in, trying to prevent that from happening.
But to be fair, he was the one that had to hit it. There's no way Bruh's getting to that save in time.
Right, for sure. I think the shot probably wasn't on. Ooh, that one was almost on from Bruh. From most of the court away. Yamsey taking possession here with an open net. It's going to be very hard to get that down in time, though. Nico does get back.
You just noticed that both Nico and Coco switching to Dominice. I wonder. I mean,
that's true. Does Coco normally play in an Octane?
I think so, but it's interesting that they're trying to match. It's cute, really. Coco on the dribble, trying to set up a flick, I guess. But it's tough when you're coming off the wall. You want to wave dash to preserve momentum and also control the ball. There's a lot to juggle at once. Out to mid. Nico popping it up for himself. He's got the shot, and one more touch will do it. Can't find it, but it was in to begin with. I think the defense was struggling with the rim.
I believe so. Bro got the boost, ran into Coco, slowed his retreat down. Yep. You got your rim MVP. Rim VP
That's
emotes.
right.
This is what they're for.
For all those broken teeth. Over to the back wall. Coco's got a setup opportunity. Sending it a little bit too far to the corner. Brush shouldn't be too worried about that shot. But here's Nico. And it's so low. Oh my gosh. Devastating.
Yeah, the accuracy is looking much better for Nikoko this game.
Mm-hmm. It's when they've got the setup, they can pull it off. I think they had a lot of trouble getting something to line up with the first game, and then the goal started falling in like the last minute. But right now, they're seeming really solid. They know what to do with the ball when it's in the corner to try to set up the other player. Pinned in the corner, Nico lifts it up. What's this move here? Just a flick down. And now New Leaf is struggling on defense. The backboard is not saving them.
Yeah, Yamsey expected quicker pressure on that as he kind of bobbled it around the corner, so he ends up just popping that out to Nico, and Nico's going to make that possession count.
We've only seen a minute of this game, but it's been a very brutal minute. Nico with just the light tap, should be an easy save for Bruh. All the way to the ceiling. Coco is waiting. An interception from Yamsey finds it sooner. Now Bruh can't lift it up enough, but the rim and the net will help him do that for Yamsey. The shot is not there. It's just wide. Nico over to the wall with a pinch. He still maintains possession, even though he's on no boost. Is that going to go in?
Oh, no.
Don't let it go in. No!
It's going to go in. It's going to go in. Not like this.
The slowest goals are the most painful to watch.
Yeah, this was not what Bruh and Yamsey needed from a morale perspective.
He's got so much boost too, Yamsey. He just needed to play it slow. He wasn't really sure if that ball was going to go straight into his net, straight out, or straight up. And it was the latter. Here's Coco trying to get a low shot from that. Yamsey's a little bit rimmed. He's going to try to find his partner out into the mid.
Ooh, gets a big shot out of that in the end.
He just wanted to shoot it. I think the correct move is the pass, but it's a little tricky to see your partner if you came from the back wall and they're also near there. A double commit maybe? Bro to the backboard's not going to happen. So Nico chases that, rolling around. Yamsey doesn't read it. Man, that's unfortunate. Coco just running away with it. He's got just the angles. I don't think he intended that to be a shot. I mean, of course, he's trying to apply pressure to the net, and maybe Coco can clear up the debris, but sometimes those just wind up going in. And those corners can be really tricky to read, and so I sympathize with New Leaf a lot.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where I think the defender just expected the ball to more, gently roll around the corner instead of bouncing like that.
Bruh, on the zero boost dribble, lifts it up with the help of the net. Those pinches rarely go towards the inside of the net. Typically, you're setting up your opponent, so be very careful when you're trying to pinch it against the net like that. Mangy Bum with a 1 gift sub to Jimby RL. Thank you so much, Mangy. Mangy, guys, if you haven't checked out his channel, he does 1v1 hoops tournaments regularly, so if you like 1v1s and you like hoops, it's the guy to check out. Make sure to drop him a follow.
Just barely sneaking that in. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good.
But also, big thanks to, I think that was...
What, Mangy?
Kubi for the Twitch Prime sub earlier.
Oh, did I miss that? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we gotta give the shout out to Mark Kubi. Thanks.
They must have yeah, I missed it. Thank you so much, Mark Kubi. Coco from the ceiling, setting up the 7 goals. Is this where Coco own goals? Oh, definitely
I think that's
not.
the right play, but
they got to do this kickoff. Got to get the practice, and now they own goal.
True.
Maybe they set up the 8th goal first. They got 2 minutes, so they got plenty of time for a setup. New Leaf. They were looking so good in round 1, but it all came off the hinges. What happened?
I don't know. Did Coco just need to wake up?
That could be. This is their first game tonight.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think they got the bye, so this should be their first game. That's a great shot, though, from the ceiling. Nico is able to get that save by just a double jump. Coco out the middle.
Dangerous touch by Coco. He isn't quite able to get back to that. But Yamsey, again, we're seeing a little bit too much ping pong. Shots just straight down to the orange side that are going to result in a quick possession change.
Yeah, if I was New Leaf right now, you got to be playing faster. I think giving Coco all of the time in the world has got to be a disaster of a decision, because they just constantly are peppering your net over and over again. You need to be contesting this ball as soon as possible, even if you're low on boost. Oh, the setup is there for Nico. Oh, the double tap just barely not happening. He's able to get a bump set up for Coco, too. Coco wants a double. The angle is tough.
That was almost an insane shot.
Yeah. Yamsey lifting it back out the mid. He's got the pass. Bruh's here. The net is undefended, but the shot is wide. Oh, man. We all wanted that shot to go in. Yamsey dribbling once again towards the net. It's not going to see a lot of fruit as Nico's already up for that. Coco is bumped, though. Bruh sends it high. Nico's going to have that all day. Coco trying to set Nico back up, maybe. Just a 50 will do. Out to Bruh from the wall. 10 seconds to go. I need this goal to go in.
So one thing to point out there for anyone who is looking to improve, Yamsey was on the back wall there. I mean, this is last seconds. Bruh and Yamsey are clearly trying to force something there. But when Yamsey's on the back wall with both defenders already on the back wall as well, there's really not any way for Bruh to get the ball to him in a productive manner because both defenders are there.
Yep.
Really, if he wanted to try to make something happen and he's already on that wall, he could try to bump the defenders there.
Yeah, good point.
If a pass comes out, the defenders are going to be able to block that.
The backboard bumps are so effective because the defense, they can't see you. They can only just know that you are around there somewhere in the area and that you might want to bump them, and so they have to like turn their camera around at awkward angles to see you. They're probably not going to be doing that. They've got their own agenda in mind, and they're going to try to clear the ball. So if you hit them, it's the last thing they expect. They're super surprised, and they go flying across the court. It's a great setup to get a goal.
Yeah, especially a lot of times for a good hoops team, if they're both on defense waiting for a shot to come in, one will be on the wall, which is typically the stronger place to defend from, but the other one will probably be on the ground because you don't want to be in the same spot. You want to be able to defend different kinds of shots. So if you bump the one off the wall, all of a sudden the guy on the ground's like, well, crap, how am I going to defend the backboard?